It is 7:35 a.m. It is a Thursday here on KFYO Mornings with Dave and Matt, and that means, well, our Car Pro Jerry Reynolds on line one. Good morning, Jerry. What's up?
Good morning, fellas. How are y'all?
I'm doing well. Hey, Jerry, I got a quick question for you. I'm looking at the ride you were on this week versus last week, and both times you're riding in style, but this is just a little bit different style.
Yeah, I would say this is a little different from a fully converted large Ford van. This week I've got the C300 convertible from Mercedes. This is their entry-level convertible. Although over the years the C-Class, which used to be fairly small, has actually gotten quite a bit larger, but still on scale with the others. This is the smallest one that they have. Great vehicle, four-cylinder engine with a turbo. It's only got 255 horses, but it's getting 30 miles to the gallon out on the highway. And a really nice car. Everything you'd expect from a Mercedes, particularly on the interior. Their interiors are just amazing. This one is, I would call it well-loaded, coming in at a window sticker right at $70,000. It's got a retractable soft top, and the top is just amazing, really, what Mercedes has done because of the way that it operates and the fact that you can't see, unlike most soft tops, cloth tops, you typically see the bows in the top where the top bends. You can tell it's a convertible immediately. This one is just as smooth as it can be because it's got 3 layers of cloth on top. And so not only does it look better, but you also get much more soundproofing inside. And the top itself will go up and down in 21 seconds, and you can do it at speeds up to 31 miles per hour. So a pretty impressive car. I got to tell you, the handling is great. It's got the AMG package. And again, the interior and all the electronics and stuff are typical Mercedes. They do it right. So this is the least expensive convertible you can buy that's a Mercedes, and then they go up from there, of course.
Yeah, so what's the window sticker on that one?
Just a hair over $70,000. It's like $70,085.
No, okay.
And I can't see anything that's missing. I mean, it looks like it's got all the performance and safety packages that you can get on a Mercedes. Now, we're going to be talking about something different next week, boys, although it is also a Mercedes. Sit down for this one. I've got a Mercedes station wagon coming next week.
Oh, wow. I didn't think anybody would even put the name station wagon on something. I thought they would have, like, crossover or something like that,
No.
a hatchback or something.
No, it's a true station wagon. I don't think this is a big volume vehicle, but I will tell you what's interesting about this station wagon. It's got 603 horses under the hood.
Ooh, I'd drive that station wagon.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I mean,
Reminds me,
you get the call. You get that call, and they go, you want a Mercedes wagon? And I go, we really haven't had anybody ask me about a wagon in a while. And they go, well, it's got 600 horses in the hood. Oh, okay.
It's worth a try. Well, hey, Jerry, it kind of reminds me, didn't Cadillac, I think it was the CSV, CRV, something like that, didn't they have one that had almost 700 horsepower in a what looked like a station wagon?
Yeah, it was the CTSV.
CTSV, okay.
Same thing. And then back, 10 years ago or so, Dodge, if you recall, they did the SRT wagon, which was on the Magnum chassis. And it was actually a pretty good seller. Turned out that vehicle is a collector item today. So pretty cool stuff. Some people don't want SUVs, but they need a little extra space. Station wagons. Volvo still actually does pretty well with station wagons.
Man, I remember riding in the back of a station wagon when I was a kid, and I loved it, but I'll tell you what, they won't let me do it anymore.
No, and especially facing backwards.
Yep.
I'm not sure that was the safest thing in the world. I don't remember.
But I did it.
I don't remember seatbelts back there.
No, they did not have seatbelts. Hey, another thing I was going to talk to you about now. I don't know if you saw my tweet this morning, but you've been putting up all these beautiful, really beautiful classic cars, and just putting up pictures of them. But you're putting them up for a reason. What is that reason?
Well, we're going to be doing the Car Pro Show live a week from this Saturday at a charity car show in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and it's taking place at a Ford dealer here in Dallas. His name is Sam Pack, and he's a car collector, and he's got the most. I mean, the people in the know say this is one of the finest collections in the country, and it's a closed museum typically. But one day a year he opens it up for charity, so we're going to be doing the show from there. And you're right, Matt. He's got some beautiful cars.
Man, that Shelby that you showed was, it looked, and I'm sure it's probably the paint, but man, it looked like it was stainless steel or something, even just metallic silver. And
yeah, it was polished. It was polished aluminum, and Carroll Shelby did that car himself.
Yeah, and it's just absolutely magnificent. To look at something like that. It's something. Now, I know that you can always take it to auction. They'll find a price for cars like that, but, I mean, you're talking one-of-a-kind, priceless cars if you really wanted to look at it as a piece of art.
Yeah, the dash signed by Carroll Shelby, certainly, now that he's gone, certainly increases the value, but that car's worth well over $1 million. There's no question about that.
Yeah. Well, I love looking at your tweets and seeing the new car of the day. You just have some beautiful cars on there.
Yeah, we've had fun with that. I walked through there a couple of weeks ago and just taking pictures of some of the cars.
Oh, you got a private showing, didn't you?
I did actually. It was pretty cool. Can I call your attention to a couple of new things at the website?
Absolutely.
CarProUSA.com. Click the menu at the top and then hit News. I wrote an article this week about the Internet and how, when it comes to cars, it absolutely cannot be trusted. I am seeing more and more deception online now than I ever have in the past, and people need to be aware. They tend to want to believe everything they read online, and you just can't do that when it comes to cars. Maybe other things, too. All I know about is cars. We've got the new Mazda Cx-5 diesel that's just about to come out. And if you are an allergy sufferer, I wrote an article this week about the importance of changing your cabin air filter. Most people don't have to do that, but if you are an allergy sufferer, it can change your life. That and a whole lot more. We put up the 11 best auto interiors from the Texas Auto Writers convention last week that we had. And then we got an article about the new Kia Telluride, which everybody is just crazy about so far. It's really doing well.
So my dad, now this is something you may know more about, but my dad has a Ford pickup. It's not brand new. It's a little bit older, but it's not really old or anything like that. But he went to go change the cabin filter, and there's not one there.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't know all the ins and outs, but apparently there's some vehicles out there. I don't know about new cars, but there are vehicles out there that don't have cabin air filters.
I was kind of under the impression that for at least the past 10 years, just about everything had it.
Yeah.
And it's something in a lot of cars you can do yourself.
Yeah.
Now, if you take it in for, to a dealership, they're going to charge a lot of labor, and some are behind the dash.
Yeah, a lot of times you have to take out the glove box, don't you?
Yeah, you do. But some of them, they did really to make it easy. And I'll promise you this, you can find something online to show you exactly how to change it on your car.
YouTube. Well, and I was going to mention that as far as the Internet cannot be trusted, that is not including your website, carprousa.com, right?
That is true. We're very cautious.
You tell the truth and only the truth, right?
That's it. Our motto, straight talk and honest answers about everything automotive. That's what we do every Saturday, including right there in Lubbock. Is the drought over, fellas?
The drought? I don't know. I mean, we've been getting a little bit of rain, but,
I thought y'all got a bunch this week.
I think it's been in the inch, maybe 2 inches tops.
Oh, wow.
Can't complain, I guess.
No, but you should have been here.
Yeah.
We got 7 inches night before last.
Yeah, I saw a picture of the airport with the, underneath the airport being completely... Yeah. The lowest level being completely flooded.
Man, 7 inches, that's a lot of rain.
But
hey, Jerry, we got to go, bud. But we do want to remind everyone that you are on your radio show is on KFYO every Saturday from 11 to 1. Correct. And they can go to carprousa.com and catch up on everything in the way of new cars.
I'll see you guys Saturday.
All right. Thanks, Jerry. We'll talk to you next week.